Goa Forest Development Corporation is launching the Cashew Fest 2026 Season 4 from 9th April to 10th April to 12th April in at DB ground in Kampal, Panji. Ma'am will be briefing about Season 4.
Namaskar. Good afternoon. Welcome each one of you. English. Want to welcome each one of you for this press conference because to announce Cashew Fest Season 4 2026, the much awaited event I think in our Goan calendar, and this has been possible, and I think we are seeing the 4th season because of our esteemed partners, our stakeholders, whether it's the food beverage partners, the retail partners, our farmers, self-help groups, and our every department, whether it's the FDA, the excise, the police, the and all agriculture department and fire department and all the departments of the government which have been helping us year to year, every year. And so we are hoping that Season 4, we have lots to unveil at Season 4, and I won't mention that today because we should have a lot of surprise elements that's going to there's going to be in store for everyone. So basically this year we have a tagline which actually beautifully captures the soul of our festival, honoring a fruit and celebrating legacy. So I just want to share that this tagline, honoring a fruit and celebrating a legacy, was we had a competition online last year, and we had promised the winner that the tagline would be used for the next year's festival, and we honored that commitment. And so it just shows that GFDC and the Cashew Festival team, we honor our commitment and we believe in participation, inclusion and commitment. And one more thing I would like to share is this time we've got a new event management company teamed up with us who has been awarded with Cashew Fest, who will be managing it and executing it, and it's the Times of India group this year, along with Blah 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 Entertainment. We have Sukada from Times of India group, we have Mose from Blah Blah Entertainment, and we have Clive and Parvez also, who are going to manage the execution part, the creative part. And I think the Times of India group, with their national reach and their media strength, and with each one of you, our local partners, I think we are hoping for a huge reach, a good reach for this festival, and whatever we are planning for our humble cashew. Because for us, I think cashew is just not a fruit, like I say. Every Goan, for us, we have a special connection with the cashew, and that is what we have been trying to promote, the cashew industry, for this sole reason that for us cashew is history. For us it is a legacy, tradition which has been brought down through generations, and I think every Goan will vouch for that. So it is something special for us, and we want to look after our cashew, the fruit, whether it is the fruit or the nut, and the value added products from the fruit. So whether it is a nut processor or a feni distiller, the value added products that are come out from that fruit. So we have to see that every stakeholder gets maximum advantage and visibility through our festival. Our festival happens once a year, and the whole motive, which started as a very focused initiative for a reason, to promote our cashew fruit and the cashew nut, which we felt the production was going down because of the unregulated cashew, spurious cashew coming into Goa, unregulated supply and this of cashew. That was the whole reason to start this festival. And being a cashew corporation, we thought we could start with this to promote the cashew industry and help every stakeholder. So this focused initiative, I think, with support of every stakeholder, and you too, all of you who have given good publicity at every festival and promoting it through your media channels, whether it is digital or your print media. I think this has become one of the most awaited celebration in our Goan cultural calendar, and where everybody looks forward it, God willing, and with God's blessings and each one's blessings. I think we're just looking forward to a grand celebration and something very, very different this time, with a lot of good coverage and good mileage from every one of you. We're going to do our bit to help everyone present here from our side as a corporation, and from the media part, our media part, our event partner, that is Times of India Group and blah blah entertainment. I think we look forward to a great event. We have many things to showcase this time, which we will unveil slowly. But most important part of our campaign this time, if you can see behind, is #DriveSafeGoa. This is something I've been speaking even in the assembly, because about the thousands of accidents you see that happen all over Goa. So, and our festival, like we say, it is not just a music festival. This festival has lots of different aspects to it, whether it is the technical sessions or the entertainment part. It is all about teaching about the cashew industry and the knowledge it gives through our technical sessions that happen in the morning half, and the entertainment that happens in the evening. So when we talk about our festival, because it's connected to Feni and this, we promote alcohol, we are promoting, but we are promoting it responsibly. That's what we want to showcase. That's why when we say #DriveSafeGoa, so when we say that, so we want people to come to our festival, enjoy the festival, drink, dance, eat, everything cashew based, but at the same time we believe in responsible promotion, and that's the reason we have tied up with Goa Miles, with Pink Rickshaw, with our age-old pilots, you know, that you see in Goa, that used to be very, very prominent in Goa, which is fading now, but they are all going to be part of our festival this time, and they are going to be parked. We're going to give them space outside our festival, so that we are promoting, and even through our social media, we're going to be promoting that whoever comes for the festival, don't drink and drive. So if you have come with a group of friends, and if somebody decides not to drink, so that person can drive you home, or you come alone. So we are offering you at good subsidized rates. We have the Pink Rickshaws, we have the bikes, or we have the Goa Miles taxis to take you back home safe. So we would request everybody, whoever comes for our festival, to enjoy, that do not please drink and drive back home. Please come, enjoy the festival, every aspect of the festival. We have a sundowner stage happening, where you're going to have local artists performing like every year. Then we have different DJs. It's a 3-day festival, so we have DJs. Then we have cultural artists performing at a particular point. We have a fashion show happening. Then we have the prominent top Goan bands performing, and then finally to end, like every year, we have national artists performing, 3 big national artists performing, which you'll come to know in the days to come. We'll be promoting that through our social media handles, and of course print media as well. Who our artists are, we have finalized them, but let it be a surprise in the days to come. So we have top national artists, top Goan bands, and top cultural performances also happening, sundowner performances happening, and of course technical sessions happening in the first half of the day, where we would like you to cover that as well. We'll have different topics regarding cashew and how to take the cashew industry forward, especially the GI tag. For us, it's a proud moment, GFDC, because our brand that we launched last year at the festival, Sylvan brand, we've got our GI tag, which we prominently display on our packets, because through Science and Technology Department we have got a GI tag. So we can very surely promote it as the cashew from our farms, from our farm to your table. But there are many, like I said, I've spoken to Honorable Chief Minister about constituting a cashew board for Goa, which has not happened before. A lot of states have it. Kerala has, and many other, Maharashtra has their own board. So which Goa Cashew Board should be constituted. We'll be speaking about it in the Assembly, and Honorable Chief Minister has promised me that we will work towards it and finally constitute a Goa Cashew Board, which will prevent in this unregulated supply of cashew that is happening. Some people are using GI tags got from some other states, maybe on their packaging. So we have to regulate that through science and technology. So basically the entire motive for this festival is to see that every part of the industry, whether it is the penny industry or the cashew industry, benefits from this. And this is season 4. So hopefully we make it grander, better, and celebrate with each one of you. And would like your support, your ideas, and you can suggest your suggestions how we can take this forward. Thank you once again for taking time out and being here, and we welcome you all for Cashew season, Cashew Fest season 4 2026, which is going to happen on the 10th, 11th and 12th of April at DB grounds in Panji, 4:30 p.m. onwards, and come there for to get educated, to get empowered, and for experience of a lifetime. And hopefully this season happens to be one of the best that we have seen in Goa, and each one of you enjoy there, and as well as help us take this cashew legacy forward. Thank you so much once again for being there, and we are open to any questions.
How many retail outlets is there?
We have 32 food stalls, we have 24 beverage stalls, we have 16 retail stalls, we have 26 self-help group stalls. So, yeah.
What is the outcome of last 3 seasons?
Sorry, outcome means in the sense the people.
Yeah.
वो 4 season आसनी. So mainly तुमच्या की production वाढपाक जाय. Production कितलेशे वाढला केजूचे?
So I think agriculture department would be the best department. The agriculture director was there. So I will give the exact figures on the day of the festival to because I've already told the agriculture department about this, and they are still working on the thing, because from our department, our GFDC, our corporation, I can tell that we have increased, because we started after the season, we have started getting support from the government, and we have started getting funds from the government for rejuvenation. So we are taking up rejuvenation of our orchards. We have 6,600 hectares of land across Goa. We have 4 ranges, Kepe, Kankond, Ponda and Morle range. So across our ranges, we have taken up plantations over the last 2 years, almost touched 600, I think,
Yes.
600 hectares. So every year we take cashew rejuvenation. So we have started taking care of our plantations, planting new plantations, cleaning the plantations. So we have taken care of from our side. So definitely in the next 2 years you'll see more output from GFDC. But and the price, yes, that I will come to. But from the agriculture department, I need to see, because we are way below the national average. But you know, we can't compare ourselves to the other states, because if you compare to Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, they are very big states. We are a very small state. It's like the size of a district of these big states. So if you compare, we are less, but at the same time, we have to improve our production, because Goa was known for cashew. Like whoever comes to Goa always takes cashew back. As a tourist, you take one thing that you take from Goa is cashew, and that is because of our quality of cashew that we have here. Because it just happens that it is organic, you know. Automatically, I think by default, our Goan cashew is organic. You don't need the pesticides and whatever. And especially our GFDC, we are the ones we plant is from the seed origin. We don't use saplings from our seed origin. So it's authentic Goan cashew that has come down through generations. So that is the thing. But the exact figure I'll give you at the festival, how much through Agriculture Department, what they are working on and how they have tried to improve the production of cashew. It's an ongoing process, I think, but it has made a big impact the last 3 seasons. And this year also through our technical sessions and our panelists who take part, there's a lot of awareness that has been created. We did coastal plantation last year. So, you know, even coastal belt, like you were part of the festival. So last year, the coastal belt, like from Varka to Banauli to Majorda, right up to, you know, in the south area, we did plantation of cashew on the coastal belt. So I think in a couple of years, we will come to know how that is benefited the coastal region, especially the dunes and all of that for in terms of environment. So that has been our part. The price of cashew for the farmers, you have seen in the last 3 seasons since we started, they used to hardly get like 100, 110 rupees as the minimum support price. After my festival, after we speaking in the assembly and whatever with late agriculture minister, he supported us a lot, Mr. Rane, and increased the minimum support price. And now the farmers get 170 rupees. So that is like a huge benefit that the farmers have got thanks to this festival, I think. And Honorable Chief Minister now is the Agriculture Minister, and he's very supportive towards you know, every sector of the industry, I think. And even the market price, what the cashew farmers were receiving, that used to be like maybe 100 rupees, 103 rupees they used to receive. But now since last year, they are receiving 160 rupees. People are buying their cashews from them at a rate of 160 rupees. So that's a huge jump, and I think it's just going to go up. So this is a direct benefit to the farmer, to the self-help groups who are working, thousands, hundreds of them across Goa, whether it's through GFDC, agriculture, or from private. So this is the outcome of the festival that you're asking me, and part of the outcome. And then we have seen the footfall, you know, the footfalls at the festival. We see like thousands, at least minimum 10,000 per day people coming for the festival. That was our minimum count, I think, last year. Minimum 10 to 12,000, I think, was, in spite of the rains and whatever happened, there was minimum 10 to 12,000 people coming each day. So our whole idea this year is that we started promotions way in advance, that as this is part of the tourism calendar, we are trying to encourage with all the media coverage and all our promotions that we are going to start. We are starting cashew trails. This is something new we are doing this year. We are starting cashew trails at different farms, private farms, GFDC farms, some other farms. So there's going to be cashew trails, there are going to be restaurant trails, there are going to be bar takeovers. So we are engaging every stakeholder. They are all very enthusiastically taking part, and we are having national influencers, local influencers who are going to be a part of this cashew trails. This is going to be specially curated. People will visit the farms, interact with the farmers, and see how the saplings are grown, how they are planted, how the trail happens, how the farmers work, how the plucking happens, the separation happens, the distillation happens, and then there's going to be food prepared at different locations with the cashew fruit being the primary ingredient, and this is going to be curated by the EMC, with the Times of India and blah blah in partnership with other people as well. So we're going to have this this time. So this is going to be something new. And then of course initiative that is Drive Safe Goa, and some more initiatives we're going to be launching at the festival. Some more things, Sylvan brand is going to be launching at the festival, which will be launched at the festival. You'll come to know that is going to be a value addition to the cashew industry. That is the outcome of this last 3 seasons. And hopefully after this we will continue with the marketing and everything even after the festival is over, so that it is just not the festival just once a year. When the cashew board gets constituted, I think that is going to really help the cashew industry in a big way. That's what I feel.
Madam, there has been the delay as far as that cashew board formation is concerned, because almost 4.5 years over this term. So why there has been a delay for this cashew board formation?
No, so this thing was put forward to the former late minister as well. But there are many certain policy decisions because it being a small state. Honorable Chief Minister had mentioned about it in a meeting last year. So I've been following up on them, and this year now he's the Agriculture Minister, and we're going to be speaking about it during the assembly too. And he has promised me that the cashew board formation is going to happen very soon. So at least I have a feeling that whatever the act, new policy, what bills that needs to be introduced is going to happen very soon. And I think Goa Cashew Board is going to be constituted. I'm positive about that.
काजू हे प्रोडक्ट गांवाकडे संबंधित म्हणून हो महोत्सव गांवांनी पावपाक जाय अशें तुमकां दिसना?
ऑलरेडी कित्याक आमचे पळय जे आतां पोरू जे आमचे फार्मर्स आशिल्ले न्ही, आतां वी कॉल देम ऑन स्टेज. I felicitated our farmers from our plantations who have been with us for so many years. So we got them to town. All our farmers came and we felicitated them at the hands of the Honorable Chief Minister, Forest Minister, Tourism Minister. So all of them came on board and we felicitated them. So this festival is held here, and the self-help groups from different parts of Goa are given stalls, of course free of cost, to participate, so that the footfalls are more. When you have a festival like this, maybe in a village, not many people or the tourists will come, and you won't see maybe 10,000 or 15,000 people coming into a village. But when you have in a capital city, and it is here, so it is promoted that much more. So this helps indirectly the farmers tomorrow, because the price improves, the market produce improves. Here for the festival, the requirement of whether it is the Nero requirement, Hurak requirement, or the cashew apple requirement is all procured from the farmers, from the villages.
Madam,
so that the agriculture department does.
Madam, many a times we see the forest fires or fires in the plantation area of the cashew plantation area. So what are the provisions made by the GFDC to protect these plantations of the farmers?
There is a national satellite controlled alert system in which the state has got a committee, and the committee has got village wise teams, disaster management teams, for especially only for fire. So the Forest Survey of India has got an app through which fire alert is given within minutes, real time minute. This is there, and village wise our teams are there, forest officers are there, as well as there are volunteers who are registered. And they, in the state, if you see in the last 1 year, the number of fire alerts, means serious fire, has reduced because the team reaches within minutes, because the alert comes within real time, means the real time alert comes in the form of SMS, and this team is alerted village wise. It goes to the police department, fire department, forest department, panchayat level, as well as the villagers who have volunteered for that job. So basically that system is already in place for the last almost 1 year now. Because of that, the number of fire incidences has also reduced.
But if any farmer faces loss, then what is the provision for
The
farmer?
provision for private this
So
farms
GFDC is
with
not
agriculture department.
GFDC is not responsible for this. It is it is basically the agriculture department.
Agriculture department.
मॅडम आता पळया तुम्ही फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट नवीन रोपं लायतात तर खाजगी ज्यांच्यो जागा आसा न्ही तांकां प्रायव्हेट हेच्यातल्या नर्सरीतल्यान विकत घेवंक शकता रोप ते तांकां बरेच म्हारग पडटा तुम्ही तांकां उपलब्ध बी करून दिता अशें न्हू
डिपार्टमेंटाचे आसा डिपार्टमेंटाचे नर्सरीन जे आसा ते 10 रुपयान रोपो विकता आणि एग्रीकल्चरचे फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंटाचे आणि आम्ही जीएफडीसीचे काजूचे रोपे आसा ते 35 रुपयान विकता.
सर मॅडम एक हे असलं की कॅज्यू फेस्टिवलाचो एक फेस्टिवल जालें आतां 4th सीझन पूण मदीं असो एक विशय की गोंयचो काजू हेची टेस्ट आनी हे वेगळे आसा पूण आतां पळयत जाल्यार गोंयान प्रत्येक सिटीनी जे मिठायेच्या दुकानांचेर जे काजू विकतात त्यो गोंयच्यो नासता हय ना पूण ते कितें तुमी हे कितें केला इनिशिएटीव म्हणजे कितें करता
लायक आय सेड आता ह्या 3 वर्सां जाले प्रत्येक फावटी हांव उलयता की तेच म्हणलें हांवें फेस्टिवलाचो उद्देश कितें ह्याच खातीर कित्याक आमचें प्रोडक्शन देंवलें कित्याक आमचे जे काजू आमी इतले लोक हांगा गोंयचो काजू घेवपाक येताले कित्याक आमचे देंवले कित्याक वेरियस रिजन्स आसा भायले लोक येवन ताजो बेनिफीट घेता हे जावचें न्हय प्रत्येक फावटी हांव उलयलां FDA डिपार्टमेंट हॅज बीन ऑन बोर्ड विथ अस खूब रेड्स जाल्या काल रातचे पासून रेड्स जाल्या तांच्यो स्पेशली ऑन द कोस्टल बेल्ट हो काजू जाता हे केन्ना बंद जातले दॅट्स वाय आय सेड Cashew board being constituted is most important because that will take care of your unregulated that is supply that is happening and sale that is happening of cashew. Because FDA आपले करता पण हे GI पय आसा न्ही through science and technology that is very important that has to be immediately implemented in the sense that we are also working towards it. We for our brand we have got the GI tag. But अशे कितलेशे ब्रँड्स आसा आणि आय थिंक सायन्स अँड टेक्नॉलॉजी अँड आय थिंक द एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट मे बी अँड द कलेक्टर वॉट एवर we have to have a joint meeting which is going to happen in the next week and possibly what GI tag compulsorily जावपाक जाय कॉन्स्टिट्यूट कित्याक GI tag मेळिल्लो आसा आमच्या काजूक पण सगळेच पळय GI tag आपल्या काजूचेर घालना आमी घालतात so I can very freely and confidently and proudly say that my Sylvan packet has the GI tag. We have got our number and everything because I know my cashew is from my plantations from this across Goa. So you can come anytime and test it and taste it and you will know that. So the whole idea of this festival is to create awareness that see the difference in the Goan cashew and the spurious cashew that is sold in the name of cashew and giving Goan cashew a bad name. So we have tied up with FDA. All these raids that you see happening is because of our initiative because we are after the FDA department to conduct these raids and to see that the spurious cashew that is being sold is reduced at least that much we can do but we need support from the
बंद
government.
करपाक कांयच उपाय ना तेका कारण तुम्ही रेट घालता 2 दिसांनी परत येता किंवा बाकीचे
So केन्ना हो कॅज्यू बोर्ड जातलो न्ही कॉन्स्टिट्यूट तेन्ना हे सगळे बंद जातले रेग्युलेशन जातले कॅज्यू बोर्ड जेन्ना कॉन्स्टिट्यूट जातलो तेन्ना हे बंद जातले अशें म्हाका दिसता
थँक्यू
थँक्यू सो मच